Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I present to you our first part of the video about the anime Handshaker. So let's start with the story of Tazuna. Tazuna is a high school student and a mechanics lover who is very kind and helpful to everyone. He's so helpful that he even stops passing by if he sees someone in need of help. He helps everyone with their problems in mechanics and he's successful almost every time. He once went to the university to meet Nagama Makihara, a scientist who asked for his assistance in improving and repairing something, only to return across a room where a young girl with short white hair is unconscious on a bed, which reminded him of his deceased sister. Tazuna approaches the woman just for her to wake up and reach for his hand. The moment their hands create contact, both of them travel to an alternate reality where Tazuna collapses, solely to get up and find himself back within the room, with the woman awake and Makihara dancing with high-spirited joy. Makihara barely explains the main points clearly, only bluntly stating that Tazuna cannot let go of the woman, Koyori Akutagawa's hand, or else she's going to die. When Tazuna looks up, Makihara has vanished, and the couple is attacked by metal chains snaking through the walls. The two escape only to be confronted by a rebellious-looking man that controls the chains, along with a Missy-trained sorta puppy dog. The man roughly introduces himself as Break and the woman as Bind, but makes one purpose clear, that he has come back to kill them. Both of them were frightened by this statement of Break, and they started running. But the chain surrounded them. It appears that the two are doomed. One silver gears pass off suddenly, forming a protective barrier around Koyori and Tazuna before taking the form of a sword. Working in an alliance, Tazuna and Koyori stab Break and Bind, reaches his limit and wins the battle. Makihara finally settles down sufficiently to explain that Koyori and Tazuna are currently a group of handshakers, those who mix abilities to challenge God through holding hands. Hence the name handshakers. This act also allows them to remain in the twisted reality of Ziggurat, where other handshakers battle each other, and is also the dreadful core of their Nimrod or power. Tazuna was in a state of disbelief and shock. Makihara told him that he is researching the assorted reasons for the handshakers' existence, and originally planned to keep Koyori asleep before she found her partner, lest her life force be drained. However, currently with Tazuna, Koyori will be able to live on, and Makihara takes the three of them to Tazuna's house, lying that Koyori is going to be staying with them, as she is participating in a student exchange program in Tazuna's school. With the value of regularly holding hands, this leads to embarrassing moments within the bathroom, and lots of rumors spreading around school that they are dating each other. Meanwhile, three business partners leave the meeting. One of them was a small young girl, who was believed to be a middle school student, who was working as an intern. It turns out she is the boss of an explicit company known as Sentelote, with the name of Chizuru Mitsudera accompanied by her subordinate, a tall lanky man named Hayate Azuma. Makihara provides Koyori a checkup and informs Tazuna that he can leave her hand for 15 minutes, and can complete his chores like eating food. While out for lunch, Chizuru and Hayate spot Koyori and Tazuna working together in the kitchen to make their appliances simpler and convenient, and Hayate takes this opportunity to thank Tazuna for helping to repair his car when it was broken down. Mistaking them to be one or two, Chizuru offers to take them to an eating place run by their company. The couple leaves, and after a beautiful time, Chizuru and Hayate reveal themselves to be handshakers. After listening to this, they begin to fight, but Tazuna's gear proves to be inefficient against Chizuru's circular blades, referred to as dagger blades, and Hayate's sword, referred to as Blade Shadow. With double Nimrods and Shadow clones, this pair of handshakers influenced to be quite a match for Tazuna and Koyori, who have no way to fight. Tazuna lures Hayate and Chizuru to the terrace of a temple, where their shadow clones are ineffective, and Tazuna with success traps Chizuru and injures Hayate. After winning the battle, the two troops of handshakers come back to Makihara's laboratory, where they warn Tazuna concerning constantly holding hands with Koyori and revealing their identity. They additionally make a case for clearly how they are transported to Ziggurat, either within a kilometer range of one another or by targeting their troops. Despite suffering bitter defeat, the couple provide to be Tazuna and Koyori's guides round the world of Ziggurat. During a visit around the town, Koyori and Tazuna get separated, and Tazuna goes around the town, looking for her, fearing she will die. Here, Koyori meets the friendly student council president of Tazuna's school, whose name was Lily, and they start talking. Soon, she requests Koyori to accompany her to a card tournament where she tries calling Tazuna, but he does not pick up. Koyori spends the remaining afternoon with Lily and her younger brother, Masaru, a mature young boy who happens to be a card game champion. The siblings play many card games together to pass the time, whereas Lily makes frequent attempts to contact Tazuna. Meanwhile, he meets a mysterious man outside Makihara's laboratory who is aware of tons of handshakers and Makihara. Tazuna rushes forward and finally answers Lily's call. Koyori and Tazuna finally reunite, but when Lily holds Masaru's hand, the globe shifts to that of a Ziggurat, and therefore the siblings take off their cape and reveal themselves as handshakers and their Nimrods. The two pairs of handshakers summon their Nimrods. Lily and Masaru then disappear into the void. This is followed by a barrage of attacks from nowhere that Koyori recognizes comes from the attack cards within the much-loved game Precious Memories, the sport Masaru excels most at. Tazuna and Koyori are unable to point out the attacks, and both of them are losing ends as they get saved from the attacks. Due to Koyori's expertise with Masaru's style of playing, she manages to predict his attacks, whereas Tazuna defends them along with his sword, and therefore the couple gets closer. Running out of cards, Masaru bids Lily offer him her retort cards, and he converges them into one final attack, but to no avail. Despite Tazuna being injured, Lily and Masaru lose the fight. Makihara returns to Makihara's laboratory and queries him concerning his identity. To this, Makihara reveals the reality that he was once a handshaker with a lot on his mind concerning it. Tazuna is further forced to assist with the school's competition, where Tazuna's category is fixing a booth with free snacks. Tazuna walks up to Lily and apologizes for the incident, but Lily bats it away and casually offers to facilitate, but as it turns out, is unable to do so. Tazuna then asks Chizuru and Hayate for facilitation, so that Chizuru makes Koyori wear a kimono in order to advertise their company. After resolving the issue of obtaining ingredients, Koyori reveals her interest in cooking and offers to assist with the booth. After a busy 2 days of hard work, Koyori prepares a special meal for Tazuna. Thank you for all your support till the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for the second part of Handshakers. I hope to see you guys soon with another exciting video. Thank you.